It's Pipi Time, Pipi Time. Lempicka's never over 'cause it's Pipi Time.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas!
Hi there, friends. I'm Lauren. Nope, that's not it. Hey, guys. No, that's not it either. Hey, guys. No, wait.
What if we both start with hi?
Okay. Hi,
Hi.
I'm Lauren,
And I'm Sarah.
and welcome to Pipi Time Mini.
Woo! It is our non-denominational holiday extravaganza. Boots the house down, diva hunty queen.
Hey, Mama. Today,
Um,
we will be ranking some Tamara de Lempicka paintings based on their sexiness.
yes, and not on the contents of the painting. Just the painting.
The painting. Let's
Starting
start.
off.
I'm gonna start off with actually my favorite, one of my favorites from
Really?
yeah, it was outside the theater and it was it was right next to Adam and Eve, and it was just my favorite, like two little.
Okay.
So this is Romana de la Salle, which I have to assume is related to Duchess de la Salle.
I have to assume as well.
So here's my thing. S's are gonna have to be like superior.
S is really good. This
So
isn't that.
right. Even if we think that something's really sexy, it's probably not as sexy. Okay, here's why I think it's an A is first of all the color pink, and second of all
Yeah.
the sash on both her collarbone and around her waist is just giving like flowy sexy realness.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
I think that the movement of the dress makes it sexier than just like a regular lady.
Yeah.
But you don't think it's A sexy?
Mm. We can move them around, but what I'm thinking for her is like,
B
and I'm
sexy?
looking over here because that's where my iPad is. It's to me, it's like, I feel like this is fine.
C sexy?
No, but like B.
Okay. Yeah, I think it would be
Should we add an F tier?
yeah,
Okay.
probably.
Okay, so now I feel better putting it in B now that we have an F.
Right. And I also think it's in B
Okay.
because of the boot. It comes down to the dress. The dress is what's making it sexy for me. The
For sure.
movement
I mean,
of
the
the dress.
red hair is also very good. I do
Red
find the
hair,
red lip.
red lip.
Remember when we said that contents doesn't matter?
Yeah.
I lied.
Yeah.
I think the red lip is not the color for this dress.
I would agree.
I think maybe like a nude or mm,
Darker?
maybe a brown.
Yeah. Something that didn't take away from the dress and the hair.
Okay, all right. Let's move on to our next one, which is Idyll. Idyll.
I think
Idyll.
that's how you would say it.
So this one we did have a friend
Yeah, we had a bestie even.
give an opinion on this. We had our good Judy best friend Mary Paige Nance weigh in on this. And so off the bat, she said this was B. And her reasoning was very sexy, but it's giving casual brunch sexy. And I do see that. It's giving a lavender marriage.
It is giving a lavender marriage because
That man is gay and that woman is straight, and she's okay with him being gay. And that's
yeah,
why they're together and they're in love.
for sure. He looks like Jeff Goldblum, and that's the first thing that I thought of when I looked at it.
And
But
she kind of looks like Shirley Temple.
and that's a crazy pairing. I do not agree with our bestie Mary Page because if we just put Homegirl in B, this is not a B.
Right. Yeah, I think it
A
is giving brunch.
D.
I could see this hanging in like a nice brunch establishment. Mary Page did say casual brunch, and I
Mhm.
see it being casual. It's not bottomless. It's not drag brunch.
No, not by any
It's
means.
not. It's not.
It's not breakfast at
It's
two.
not bottomless mimosas. It's
What if
very
it's C for casual?
okay. Yeah, I do like the ships in the background, and they're very much dressed for. They're about to go on the Titanic. They
And
don't know what's about to hit them, or rather, what they're about to hit.
their hands on
The
this side
boat.
are a little
You know what it's giving. It's giving a holding space.
it is giving holding space, which I actually think makes it sexier.
But it's still C because
No, there's no way that this could be a
The
B.
holding space does not bring it to a B. If anything,
Big
it makes
space
it
does not
worse.
sexy make.
Okay, we're putting her in C.
Okay. Next up is Andromeda. And I gotta say, if there ever were to be an S, this would be
Oh,
the
I disagree
Oh, tell me why.
because there's others that are better.
Okay.
I don't know.
Can
Maybe
more than one thing be S, or is S just like
no,
one?
more than one thing can definitely be S, but we can't just like put everything there.
I just think there's something about a coochie and some titties, and
There's no cooch.
there's
Her
shadow.
legs are too circular.
We love.
One thing I like about Tamara de Lempicka and the way that she paints is everything is a cylinder or a rectangular prism
I would have to agree with that.
or a sphere. And I think that's really beautiful. I also want to point out our qualifications for this ranking and why ours will be the correct one.
Hmm.
I took 4 art history classes in college, and I
And
have a
I,
BFA from it.
oh yeah, they have a BFA, and then we both saw like a bunch of these paintings in the flesh
We
when
did.
young. So I
We saw
think
them for real. We touched them,
we
and
didn't,
we didn't touch them. That's not allowed. But
but
they
we saw
touched
them.
us.
They touched us.
They touched us.
Okay, then if we're not going S,
I,
I
I'm I'm willing to go S, but I think maybe at the end we can move some things around.
okay. S to a possible A. There's something about like
I know
that
the pose is very good. The chains are very interesting, can be interpreted many ways.
giving like Princess Leia in Star Wars.
Okay, if she didn't have the bikini on.
No bikini.
No bikini. I will say in this one, the red lip is good.
Yeah, because there's nothing to clash with it.
Exactly. Just the
Mm,
chains.
just the chains. Next,
The portrait of Duchess de LaSalle.
which does not have a pommel.
No, but it does have a shoulder aspect, creating that
And this is the
diagonal in many ways.
first, let me bring up that this is the first butch queen we've seen. And I think that does impact sexiness in a positive way.
Yeah, representation matters.
And I like how like low cut.
She's wearing pants and
Yeah.
a skirt, I think. Can't
Yeah.
quite tell what that is.
And isn't that sexy to just be kind of confusing?
Not sure what's going on.
And
It looks like maybe that skirt has pockets
which is
ahead
sexy.
of its time
I
as she's
like the
wearing the
hair.
Fiero boots
This queen would be dancing through life,
down at the Ozfest.
even.
Yeah.
Is she
Now,
wearing?
one thing that does take away from the sexy is the hair that goes over the ears like a little helmet.
Mhm.
It's very Lego hair,
It is.
and I don't like that.
She seems like she would be mean to me, but like in a way that I would welcome.
She seems like what's the principal from Matilda?
Trunchable?
Yeah, she kind of gives that
Hunty Trunchable?
a cunty
Trunch
trunchable.
Trunchbull. Trunchbull, I think. It's not Trunchable. It's Trunch.
No, I think you're thinking of a lunchable.
Great.
Now I'm gonna have to make a trunchable now. This is maybe Trunchable's cousin.
Mm-hmm. Hunt.
It's the hair that's really not it for me. I
Yeah,
feel like this is a C.
I was gonna say, yeah, C or B. No, because if
Not a B. It's not on the same.
it's
It's not
not
on
a
the same
B
level as. Yeah.
as this thing, yeah.
Okay. Definitely a C. Like that painting could be at like the lesbian chill brunch.
Yes. Okay.
Next,
Next one.
our first and only
Yeah,
non portrait painting. I'm gonna attempt to pronounce this Atelier Countryside.
I
And
was, yeah.
we had our best friend Roger Feather Kelly weigh in on the sexiness of this, and he did in fact give it an F, to
I
which I say no.
Me too. I would say maybe a D.
F is harsh.
F would mean there was nothing redeemably sexy about it. And I do think that there are some sexy things going on.
Yeah, I think that the contrast of the orangish wood chair with the blue trim or
That's
whatever
sexy.
you would call that. We love
And
complementary colors.
this is there are clothes that are laying on the chair, which to me
Yeah, I
there's
think that's
probably a naked person.
somewhere. Maybe the viewer is meant to be the naked person.
And I think that's sexy.
Yeah, I will say though, the watering can looks very out of place.
And
It doesn't really have a shadow, and it looks like it's kind of just sitting there.
it looks like one of those things that you would poop in if you didn't have.
The watering can,
Oh no, sorry. What? No,
that would be very hard to poop in.
the the bowl.
Okay, I feel fine putting that in D.
That's a D. This next one, this self-portrait, I'm gonna have a hard time taking out of context for me because I associate it so hard.
What's crazy about this? It was never really used in the show.
No, but we just like talk about it and think about it
It's
as,
the cover of the playbill. It's the cover of the playbill.
oh my God, it is.
It's the cover of the playbill.
That's
It is never referenced in the show except for maybe at like the end.
that does influence it and make it a little sexier. I also think like a woman driving a car in like red lip with the top down.
With the
That's
gloves.
that's sexy.
I
So
think this is A.
yeah, I also the bedroom eyes, like the half lidded.
I don't feel like it's bedroom eyes. I feel like it's like I'm better than you.
I see that. And I like the bit of hair
It's like the car is moving and she glances at you
and everything slows down and she's like,
and yeah. And this is the moment you saw. This is like the movie moment
yeah,
and this
that
changes
makes
your
it
life.
sexier for me. I think this is like
I liked the story I just created.
I I'm flushed. My face is flushing.
My pulse is
Is
rushing.
rush. So I would say this is a solid A. If there was anything to me that was going to be an A, I would feel confident in saying,
I think it's an A, and that might be controversial because of its like the pop culture
and
reference
because
of it
there's no
all.
boobies in it.
Very covered up. It's
And
very,
yet,
very what's the word? Conservative,
mhm.
which is interesting for her. For
Yeah.
her for her self-portrait to be so
Well, she was like, other people can show titty, but not me.
not me.
Next one is the famous Adam and Eve.
Or as Lauren Blackman in the show calls it, Adam et Eve.
So this is very sexy.
I think it could be S.
Yeah. Okay. So here's the thing, I'm a proud lesbian, and that man's booty is fine as hell.
The tight ass.
That is a
Those long,
tight,
clean, elegant lines, the tight ass.
yeah.
Yeah.
Even his back is sexy. Like
Yeah.
that's sexy scoliosis.
I'm gonna put my x-ray next to it. So his curve is more at the top and mine is more at the bottom. So if we put them together, it's like an S.
Yeah. I enjoy her boobie.
It's very spherical, very conical, very Madonna.
I like that you can see everything but the coochie, everything but the
It
flaps.
very much doesn't show that. All of her women are very Barbie, but with
Mhm.
nipples.
Yeah. Good.
One critique I have of not this painting, but of Lempicka the musical is
Hmm.
when Tamara's like the apple is golden and then Rafaela comes out with a Granny
Green
Smith.
apple. I don't know that they could get that many golden apples though.
Could they not paint it with food safe paint?
They don't have the budget.
You're right. They had to cut the
The
baguette because
baguette.
they didn't have money.
Butter
Yeah,
is expensive. So this is an S for me.
butter.
Next one is the pink shirt,
And our best friend Eden Espinosa very kindly ranked this one a B.
which
And I think that's fair.
yeah. So again, I'm gonna have trouble taking this one out of context because it looks exactly like Carmen Cusack from the Williamstown version.
Mm,
And that is very special to me. But some things that I do think make it sexy. The lace, I think is beautiful. And I like the hint of the boobies behind the lace.
It's a fun pattern.
And also you can tell that like it was like a silk, whatever they call it.
Chemise.
Yes. And I think that's sexy. And also the big doe eyes looking up especially is like very sexy.
What's confusing about this, it only has one strap.
Right.
What happened to the other one?
And it's not even like under here. It's just
No,
gone.
where did it go? Did she forget to paint it?
Maybe she was in the heat of the moment. And
Maybe.
I like her tiny little whips.
Oh, I kind of, she kind of looks, she has like Pixar proportions
I would agree.
on the face.
Does that make her sexier or not?
I don't know. I feel like B is fine, maybe even C.
What do we have on? So far, yeah, I think with what we have in B and C, I think it could go either. I'd be happy with putting it in C.
Okay, I feel good with C.
Okay.
Next we have
Today.
Today's Lempicka.
So okay, so
Womp womp.
I mean, yeah, the thing that makes it sexy a little bit is that she didn't finish his left hand.
I think that's cunty of her. I
Okay,
don't
and
think that
not of
makes the painting sexy.
right, yeah. That's just cunty of her. I think this man scares me.
I would cross the street if he was walking towards me.
I agree.
An F because, quite frankly, frick you, sir.
Yeah. And the haircut and the top hat.
Yeah. Moving on. That was our fastest ranking.
Okay, girl in the green dress. This one's gonna be hard.
I think it's a child. I'm not sure. Let me do such a quick Google. Okay, some people are calling it girl. Well, girl to me implies
A child.
child. Sometimes called young girl with gloves.
So seeing as this is a child, we might need to put it in F.
I was thinking D because today sucks, but
But this girl didn't do anything wrong.
this girl didn't do anything wrong. I think, okay, only because it's a child, we'll put it in D. But I will say this really is one of her best paintings. I
No,
mean, it's one of the few times that she painted hands where I don't hate the fingers.
mm-hmm.
Because so many of her other ones, the fingers are tubes.
Yeah.
And I really don't like it, actually.
And that's the most we can say about her because she's probably underage.
And we're not trying to get on an episode of SVU.
Mm-mm.
No.
Well,
Well, I would like to work with Mariska Hargitay.
we don't want to be the bad guys on
We
SVU.
would like to be maybe an informant.
Mm-hmm. They call it Pipi Time.
Right, because there was a kidnapping with no sexual assault on Broadway. We want it to be the most positive bad crime.
Yeah. Yes. Moving on to our good Judy, Susie Solidor. So this painting is very sexy. That's what makes it sexy.
Yeah. Again with the
The
Lego
Lego hair.
it's back. I think, one thing that she found was if I just paint everything again to be tubes, to be cones, to be cylinders and stuff, she doesn't
She's
have to paint
very
hair.
forward. Yeah.
Yeah, very simple forms. And so I think it's
Plain
a
line
win.
form even.
It's a win for her to not have to do so much detail in the hair. It's a loss for me because I don't like it.
Mhm. It gives her more time to focus on the boobs.
The boobs, the nipple is very good.
And the hands
Hands
are
in this one, good. Yeah, I think this could very much be a B
I could say
or
yeah.
an A.
A's mm,
We can do B.
yeah, let's do a B and
Okay.
then if we need to move it
I
and
feel
the
good. I feel like it's on par. It's on par with the
pink dress.
yeah.
Raphael is an A, maybe even an S.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Well, let's get to her.
Let's talk about her.
La Bella
So,
Raphael.
so
Here we are.
we saw her in the flesh. So that's a
Oh, the
big
real painting, yes.
yeah. We met
I thought
Raphael,
you meant we saw Amber Iman on stage, which we did.
which we did. Um, this painting moved me to actual real life human tears in the flesh.
Oh, I Wasn't, but I'm happy for you.
Thank you. Um, the way that she's touching her boob, it makes me giggle and kick my feet. And I also love that she's a curvy lady. Because if we look back at some other ladies that we've been talking about already, like Susie and the pink,
Right.
like everyone's been skinny mini. And I
Mm-hmm.
appreciate that she's got some thickness.
Yeah. One interesting thing, no belly button, no nipples. This
Like
is her
Kyle
most
XY.
Barbie. Like what?
There was a show called Kyle XY, and it was all based on the fact that he didn't have a belly button, and it was like this whole thing.
A whole like a television program?
Yeah, that would be him.
What was the purpose of this show? It had
I,
3 seasons.
I think he was an alien.
Maybe his parents gave him reconstructive surgery because I really hated the concept of belly buttons.
So did Rafaela, apparently.
Well, Tamara.
Tamara for Rafaela. So Tamara was painting this picture, and a la the scene in Wicked where Glinda takes the glasses off of Elphaba and then puts them back on. She drew a belly button and then said, and then erased it.
Mhm.
Do we think it's an S or does it go down to an A because of the lack of nipples?
The lack of nipples is strong. I
So
don't know. I feel okay, how does it look in A or in S?
S is pretty sexy to
Okay,
me.
and what if I put it in A?
It's more balanced. Like we've have two
That
except
doesn't matter.
no, it might be an S because of her the way she's laying.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Most of the poses are they're standing up,
Yeah, she's painting a woman reclining even.
a nude reclining.
That's what it is. A nude reclining.
I can't believe we don't remember anything from this show.
No, I've never seen this show in my life actually.
I feel good. I feel good. So let's go through. In F tier, we have Tadeusz de Lempicki.
I stand by that. Fuck that man.
And I stand by that. Terrible, terrible. Ugh, yuck. In D, we have a cute little still life and the girl in the green dress.
Which would be higher if she wasn't a child.
Yeah, if we actually did go on not the contents of the painting, but the painting
It could be in
itself,
a B or an A. Oh,
disagree, it would be an S.
okay.
I really truly think that's one of her best paintings. That color, the
Because
cobalt
of the
viridian for
child
the
of it all.
Valerian.
See, we've got a casual brunch. We've got Duchess de la Salle, and we've got Carmen Cusack from
Sure.
Jamestown.
Okay, yeah. I feel good about that being in C. C for Carmen Cusack, C for Casual Brunch, C for
Kimon, Rose.
Kimon Co's.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. In B tier, we have.
I kind of want to fuck B tier. I don't know if that's a hot take.
I don't think it is.
If I could spend a night with the paintings in the B tier, I would be a happy camper.
Okay. Yeah, okay. So in B tier, we have the Romana de la Salle and Susie Solidor. I
Yep.
feel good with that. I
I do.
have a feeling that we have some followers, some friends who may be upset with Susie being in B.
And Erin, we love you so much.
And to name drop that person
Next, we have A, which is just
for
this thing.
auto portrait,
Yeah, we love. And
a
then
classic, yeah.
yeah, up at the S tier, we've got some bangers. And I'd like to point out that in the S tier, we only have naked people.
Well, this was about sexiness, and according to most folks, that the naked is sexy.
S is for sexy.
S is for slip off
Sitting down
your
naked.
shirt.
Oh. If we ranked them by how much clothes they had on,
I think it'd be pretty similar.
yeah,
It would be, let's see.
that would be by clothes.
This will go here.
And
She'd
then
be
that'd be
here.
really sad, actually.
How much clothes you have? Technically, this one only has a little clothes, just a little one.
So that's a ranking based on clothes.
I think it's more like this.
Okay, that's our
Okay,
ranking.
so this is our ranking of how many clothes they have on.
Hmm.
Interesting.
I think we did a great job ranking things.
I think it's our calling.
If there's one thing Pipi Time loves, it's sharing our opinions.
We love to say what we think.
And we hope that you like to hear what we think.
And if not, don't let us
Tell
know.
us
No, keep that opinion to
yourself.
yourself.
Yeah. But if you do like what you see,
You hear that?
no. I don't have that,
Ooh,
but
I have jingle bells.
I'm dreaming of a pink Christmas. But let me be serious for a minute.
Oh,
If if you would allow me to get serious for a minute, PP Time viewers, I thank you for watching our stupid show.
have yourself a Merry Little Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, or none of the above.
Merry PP Time.